Hi everyone, welcome back to Readings with Sam. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment because I always love to hear from you guys. Remember, whenever you're hearing this is when you needed it most. So even if you're watching this a month from now, a week from now, or a year from now, you are ready to hear this because you're most ready to receive it. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. These readings are just for your highest benefit, so if it doesn't feel right, it's all good. Leave it for someone else. So let's dive into the reading today. Today is Sunday, August 7th, 2022, and the Animal Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine wanted to speak to us today. And oh, if you've been following me for a while, you know how much I love the animal spirits. I just feel like they're such a tangible confirmation for us sometimes on the path that spirit really is out there and sending us messages all the time by sending us messages in the form of the beautiful animal kingdom that we ourselves are part of. So let's dive into the reading today. Oh! Okay, so let's dive in. This is a really cute reading, and I think this is going to be a breath of fresh air as well. So the overall energy today is 6 of Autumn, represented by kiwis. So freaking cute, these little birds. And it says, your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. And I want to just go straight into the advice because, again, they're very in tandem. And the advice today is the star, represented by Oriole. I'm not really entirely sure how to pronounce this bird's name, but it says, you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. So off top we have 2 birds, air energy, right? Lots of movement, lots of thought going through. This is also has to deal with mentality, your mentality, how you're seeing things, perspective. So with this reading, this is a really positive reading, and I really want to be sure that as I go through this, because this is talking about financial abundance and being able to give to others and really expand and really trusting that you are at a really secure place in your life, this is a really important time that I'm really encouraging you to look at your mindset. For example, a lot of us actually are very financially secure, but we still fear like going broke or like fear like poverty in some way. And that really prevents us from giving to others as much as we could because we're so afraid that we're going to lose everything that we have if we give anything away, right? So with this reading overall is really saying that you've really reached a point of financial security, like you really have, and now it's time to give to others and to expand yourself, because as we give to others, naturally we give back to ourselves. And if you don't feel like you're in that space, I really encourage you to look at your mindset around money, that maybe you actually are financially secure, but it's the fear of losing money or the fear of going broke or the fear that's causing you to basically hoard off and kind of be a little bit miserly. Now, however, even though these are both birds, kiwis actually don't fly. They just stay on the ground. So even though there is this kind of flightiness, this movement, this air energy, it's still grounded, okay? So let's just go into it. Let's go into the reading. So the reading overall, the energy today is 6 of Autumn, and it's this success, prosperity. You allowed yourself to pay off debts, acquire loans, receive a grant or scholarship, and in return, you are able to share your wealth with others. So on one hand, you may already be in this space. On another hand, this may be coming to you very, very, very soon. And just know that once this does come, you are really going to be in a place where you can give to others. Now, with kiwi being the representative of this energy, kiwis can't fly, but they have a very good sense of smell. So you are also encouraged to be sure that you really smell out what you're giving your abundance to. What are you giving your finances to? Time or money. Okay, this also can come in the form of time. Maybe you have more time on your hands so you can give it to others and focus on other people, right? But either way, it does suggest that this is a time for you to really, really be sure that you're giving your time and money, even though you do have extra right now in a surplus, be sure you're giving your time and money to something that's really going to appreciate it and really going to use it and respect it for, you know, the highest benefit. So for example, we all have probably dealt with this before, where, you know, maybe a friend asks us for money and, you know, we give them money, and then 2 days later they ask us for more money, and we're like, what happened to the money that I just fucking gave you? And they give us this excuse or whatever, and then we give them our money. And, you know, after a few times we realize, like, oh, no, you're not actually, like, doing anything with this money. You're just, like, spending it. Like, I'm not gonna give this to you. Like, this is stupid, right? Versus, there's been times where we do have someone that's like, hey, like, I really need this money, and then they pay us back, like, 2 days later, and it's like, oh, shit, like, you really actually just needed the money for now, and you paid me back, like, wow. So those types of people, obviously, or those types of situations, obviously, we're more inclined to give our money to, or give our donations to, because they're actually going to do something with it. They're actually going to forward it with their lives. Or there are some situations where people that do ask for a lot of money and don't have money, but they don't actually do anything with it. They just spend it and they end up in the same situation over again. So it's kind of like, make sure and be mindful that you're not enabling anyone with your time and money, but you're actually helping them move forward in their life with your time and money. Now, with the advice with the star and the Orioles, again, they fly. They are the singer. They're songbirds, right? So it's very good energy. And this is even more kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of, like, if you don't feel in this space, and if you're like, girl, like, trust me, I would love to give money to people, but you think I have that kind of money? Here's the thing. The spirits are kind of saying, like, you do have that kind of money. You can give to people. Like, and if you are still in the feeling of that you really can't and you need to hold on to every single penny, that actually may be blocking you from the next evolution of your life, because lack mindset and poverty mindset specifically really trap us in this cage of, like, well, I would like to, but money. I want to do this, but money. Oh, like, I really would love my dream to come true, but money. And it's really debilitating. It's just very, very debilitating. And it's really, again, I'm really emphasizing this time to really, really, really step out of the perception that your money situation is worse than it actually is. And also, this isn't saying, like, if you literally cannot give anything, maybe you can give someone your time. You know, maybe there's some leeway there, you know? And again, if you're really in a position where it's just like, no, like this, it's just no, just know that this time is coming for you very soon. The star card is a really, really positive, amazing card where you just feel on top of the world. Things are singing. The birds are finally singing. The stars are coming out and it's gorgeous, right? So it's a lot of this sunshiny energy, but it's more of not necessarily sunshine. Sunshine is already radiating. Stars come out, right, when it's starting to look a little dark, right? So, like, right in the moment where we're like, oh my God, like, is there any hope left? We look up and of course there's hope, because there's all the stars, you know? So it's really a time to trust that you are moving in a positive space forward. Trust that whatever it is that it's time for you to give, if you're really being called to give, and this also may be actually giving back to yourself. Like, maybe there's a really big investment that you can make for yourself, something maybe like school or life coaching, or maybe it's like a new camera if you're creative or something that's gonna cost you a chunk. Like, it will cost you a chunk, but again, know that by giving it, you will get it back. It's an investment. It's not just spending money. It's an investment. And with investments, you always get back more than you put in, if it was a good investment, of course. But again, with the energy, the star card is just so positive. It's so, like, just trust that you are in a really great place right now, and trust that you are officially in a place where you are good. You don't have to heal anymore. You don't have to do anything anymore. You are fully in this place of wholeness and completeness to now you can expand and give to others, which again will naturally give back to you. You know? So it's just this endless flow of abundance and goodness and generation. Very generative. Very, very generative, regenerative energy. So yeah, it's really good energy today. So overall, again, if you have the means, if you have extra money, or if you have the extra time, this is a really great time for you to give to others, especially because it will help you celebrate yourself and congratulate yourself for how much you've been able to put in to your own life, pay off those debts, and acquire wise loans, and receive grants and scholarships. Like, you're really in that space. and know that this is a really perfect time for you to take big leaps forward. This is a great time to believe in yourself, to really move forward and trust that you are being led to better things, that good things are to come. And specifically, if you do not feel like you're in this space of abundance of time or money, know and trust that it's coming to you very, 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 very soon, as well as look at your actual time and money situation and ask yourself if the worry is perceived or literal. So overall today, it's really great. It's a lot of abundance. Like, this is the definition of abundance, that you have a lot, so now you can give to others, and because you're giving to others, naturally the universe gives you more, because it's just that there's this flow. That's abundance energy. It's knowing that you don't have to cling to anything, because the universe is going to always give you something, because that's how much you give to other people. That's just life generates life, generates life, generates life, generates life. Oh, and the last thing I'm going to say, of course, if kiwi comes up for you, or an oriole, like if you actually literally see these birds or they come up in conversation, then that particular message is really shouting at you. If kiwi comes up for you, that means you do have the means to give to others. You do, you do, you do. If oriole comes to you, it's the star energy. It's basically saying you are ready for the big next leap. You are ready, you are ready, you are ready, you are ready, you are ready. Fear is going to be replaced by optimism, yes. So yes, I hope y'all have a beautiful day today. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.